What is call tracking and how does it work? I get this question quite a lot actually, and it makes sense because if you're not familiar with digital marketing and how call tracking is used in the digital marketing world, then it can be a little bit confusing. So I'll sort of break things down for you here. There are a whole bunch of different tools, software out there that you can use to track calls from a digital marketing perspective and determine where phone calls are coming from. So you can see here we've got like website, GMB, which stands for Google My Business, Google Ads landing pages. We can see the performance of calls increasing or decreasing over time, first time phone callers versus total phone callers. And here we're using this tool called CallRail, which I'll give you a link below where you can get signed up and try this tool out. But when you have CallRail set up, you can place a tracking number on your website, and when somebody calls that number, this tool will know that that person is calling. It'll come into your call log here, and then you can see some information like when the call came through, the source of the call, so it looks like these people are calling from our landing page on the website basically. And we can also even listen to a recording of the call and get a sense of how the call went. So this can be extremely helpful if you have a team where you have multiple people answering the phones. You can go back through, review things, and improve upon the results as time goes on. So there are a ton of benefits to using call tracking software, including being able to record calls, which you can also do on most regular business lines. But more important than that is actually knowing where your calls are coming from. Because if 90% of your calls are coming from your website, but you're spending 90% of your time on social media, then you're probably wasting your time on marketing stuff that's not actually delivering you results. And phone calls are notoriously difficult to track unless you're using some sort of software like this where every single phone call is going through a number that's tied into this system that then allows the system to figure out whether they called from Google Ads or the landing page or where that call actually came from, so that you can then trace that activity over time and figure out, or I should say track that activity over time and figure out where you're getting the most bang for your buck and focus your attention in those areas. So I hope you found this video helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about in terms of what call tracking is or how it works or anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get back to them there. If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade in one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.